Hey guys, what's going on? Coming back at you guys with another video. I hadn't made one in a while, so I figured I'd update you guys. Hopefully the lighting's a little bit better. I'm actually doing this video during the day rather than at night, so I actually got some natural light so you can see what's going on inside the case. So last time I made a video, I was telling you guys how I added this Koolance water cooling system and how my second GTX 680 was just on air cooling. Well, I obviously added a water block to it. I was actually able to do it without draining the entire loop. So what I did was I actually took some clamps and I clamped this tube right here. And because that was clamped, it's kind of works like how a straw, like when you put your finger over a straw in a drink, you know. Like, if one of the ends is clamped, then the water won't rush out. But if both of them are open, all the water will dump out. So basically what I did was I took some towels and I put towels all along the bottom, and then I put like a huge thick layer of paper towels over that. And clamped this tube in the back right here until it was sealed. And then I cut it and then flipped this tube back up here. You know, put the second GTX 680 in, put everything together, and got it working. Within about 15 or 20 minutes, it was back up and running. So yeah, I was really happy with that. I thought it was going to be a lot bigger deal than it was. It's just, if you're going to be cutting your tubing, you got to make sure that one side is sealed off, because otherwise all that fluid is just going to rush out. And when I actually cut it, I took a towel and covered over the scissors and did it really quickly, and there was barely any fluid. It went very smoothly. I was actually really impressed. It was much better than having to drain the entire loop, because I don't really have any type of draining system installed, which I gotta work on. So I'm going to be making some more, even more upgrades to this system, I guess, if you want to call them that. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking out all these blue LED fans. So this one, and then these two, and then the BitPhoenix Spectre Pro right there actually allows you to turn off the LED. So I'm going to be doing that, and I'm going to be replacing the top fans with two high static pressure Corsair fans, and then a quiet fan in the back. And what that actually is going to do is lower the CFM of these fans, so that my case will have positive pressure. I don't know if I mentioned before, I thought I had positive pressure, but then I did a couple tests and it turned out I didn't. I'm just barely, like, almost there. How I test it is I take a piece of paper, just like a regular piece of printer paper, and I put it over the front right here where the CD drives and stuff are, and if the paper sticks, then I know I have negative pressure because it's pulling it in. And I know that I'm very close to having positive pressure, because when I take the fan filter off this front fan, I have positive air pressure. So I know it's just a few CFM that's keeping me from having positive pressure. So this is going to be a quiet fan, Corsair quiet fan on this back radiator, which is only 37 CFM. And the top fans are going to be, I believe they're 63 CFM. But right now, all of these 120mm fans are, they are 69 CFM. So yeah, I'm getting great airflow through these anyway. It's almost overkill, and I want to kind of quiet it down a little bit. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And once all the LED fans are out, I'm actually getting a Corsair Link system. If you don't know what Corsair Link is, it's kind of well, I got the cooling and lighting kit, and basically what it does is it's about the size of a hard drive, a 3.5-inch hard drive, and you put it in your drive bay, and then it attaches through the USB header on the motherboard, and then you can attach lighting and all your fans to it. It's basically an internal fan controller / lighting controller. So then I'm gonna leave all the lighting up to those LEDs, and I won't have any LED fan light pollution. And what's cool about Corsair Link is you can actually link it up to different parts of your computer. Like for instance, you can hook it up to, you can set it so that when your video cards start to heat up, Corsair Link will actually change the colors of the LEDs in your system. So if it's at, say, 25 degrees, all the LEDs that are associated with the graphics cards will be blue. But as it slowly starts to heat up, like when you start gaming and stuff like that, it'll go from green to yellow to orange to red. And I'm not 100% on those colors, but you kind of get what I'm saying, that it slowly starts using warmer colors over cooler colors. And the same thing goes for the CPU. So I'm going to be putting in those LEDs up at the top, probably up the bottom, and maybe over here. So then that will be, you know, hopefully be pretty cool. And you don't have to do it with the temperature. You can do it with, you know, you can make it just alternate colors slowly. You can make it just be one solid color, you know. So I'm pretty excited about that. I should be getting those in on the Corsair Link system on Friday, and I'm getting the Corsair fans in on Thursday. So that should be a pretty cool update, or a pretty cool upgrade. I'm actually really excited about that. I was getting kind of sick of just the blue, you know. It'd be cool to have active coloring and stuff like that. So yeah, I can't really think of anything else. Eventually I am going to change the flow of my system, and I'm also going to replace this pump because it's kind of loud and it's getting sort of irritating. I called Koolance about it, and they said that it's their loudest pump, so I guess, you know, I'm kind of stuck with it. But I mean, that's a ways off. I'm not, you know, I'm gonna get at least 6 or 7 months out of this pump, and you know, it looks really cool. But I might actually go with the non-bay pump reservoir combo. I might put a pump and reservoir down here in this area. So yeah, guys, just wanted to update you on that. Stay tuned. I know I hadn't made a video in a while, so I just wanted to update you guys, for those of you that have been watching my videos. Yeah, I'm going to make a video on Friday when I have all the components and stuff put in. I also took out this, as you can probably tell. The reason I took it out is because it doesn't match. It's a lighter blue than all the other blues in my case. So I also have another all-black Corsair RAM cooler that's coming in. That should be here either today or tomorrow. So that'll look good. But, you know, I am kind of on the fence because I really do how like the alternating RAM looks. But the reason I did that is so I could keep the dims together. You're not supposed to mix them up, and that always happens whenever I get the same color dims. So that is why I did that. Otherwise, I'm getting really good temperatures. With these two temperatures are at 40°C. They've never broken 50°C. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. But otherwise, thanks for watching. I know I've ended this video twice now, but hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you later this week.